Hey everyone, welcome to the Rule of Three. I'm Sarah.
My name's Rebecca.
And I'm Bethany.
Wow.
What?
Oh,
excited.
yeah, I'm feeling it.
Yes.
I'm feeling it. Yeah, I'm taking it all in like a sponge.
Yes.
Because we're about to...
Consult with the mystical wolves. Give that to me.
My
Stay away
gosh.
from it. Stop it. Don't even look at it.
I'm not looking at it.
We got more subjects from the monks in the Himalayas.
All right.
Yes.
Yes. They came and they gave and we took.
Yes.
That's how it works. Now, what is it?
The cruise.
The cruise?
Oh, the cruise! I love
Hey-oh!
the cruise. We're dancing on the boat.
Yeah. We're hanging on
Okay.
the boat. We're dancing on the boat. That was like, you got on a cruise and you were there. They started the party.
And it didn't stop.
And it didn't stop.
Ever.
You're just
True.
there, and it's like we hung out till like 3 a.m. on the dance floor, and
Yep.
then we go and have something to eat.
Yep.
Yeah, we
Go to
would.
bed till like maybe 9 a.m. and start over
Sometimes
again.
later.
Yeah,
It was party, rinse,
Especially-
and repeat.
yeah. It was the nightlife. Like they
Yeah.
really kept the night, life going.
we
partied hard, and we really were not used to it.
It was
Yeah.
really
It
more...
wasn't drinking either. We weren't like drinking
No.
a lot. We had like maybe 5 drinks on the trip.
Actually,
overall.
4.
Yeah, 4.
And it was
But-
like separate
And
nights.
it was an
Yeah.
8-day.
I
cruise.
mostly drank water.
Yeah, you
But we
were
were
like
not- 'cause
thirsty
you get
all the
thirsty, you
time.
know?
You do.
All the time. And it was beautiful though. We went from Boston to Bermuda.
Yep.
In
Boston to
2016,
Bermuda.
my uncle,
Our Uncle D.
Uncle D, thank you. The cruise was amazing.
Yes.
Yes, it
Loved
was.
it. So blessed to be able to go. He financed everything.
Yeah.
So we didn't have to pay
And
a
if
dime.
you're jelly, then be jelly. Okay?
Just trying to say jealous, but trying to be cool about it.
Jelly is cool.
Yeah.
It is. Look it up.
In your head.
Yeah. In your head. It's on, everybody. I think this cruise is like bringing out the hostile
yeah,
parts of
fire.
me.
You could
Why?
honestly- You could dance all night and nobody
Yeah.
cared.
You
Yeah.
can dance if you
Yeah.
want.
I asked the guy, I says, look, he's tending the bar.
Yep.
And I says, look, I'm trying to get to a show. I said, so what time is it? Because there was no clocks anywhere. They did not have a clock in
Yeah.
that place. I think
No,
they
they
only
didn't.
had one in your bedroom. That was it.
Yep.
Otherwise, you had no
Although,
time.
The bummer was
And-
the captain would speak through the speakers in
Yeah.
the morning, and if you wanted to
And it was
sleep
in your room.
Yeah, it was in
Yeah.
the room, and it was like, what? I
That
think
part
he would
kinda
speak
sucks.
at like 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. But
And
anyway,
if you were up
so,
till 3 o'clock in the morning,
Yeah, it
you
was
don't
rough.
want to
and
hear
you went
that.
to bed at 5 almost.
Yeah, it was
Then
rough.
you're like, shut up, man, you know?
Well, I'll tell you something. It was like, I asked that guy at the bar, I'm like, what time is it? And he's like, time for another drink. That was just how they were. It was awesome.
It was geared towards, like, adults. Not,
No,
when I
that
say
part of
adults,
it, I
I'm
guess,
talking
yeah.
about, like, there wasn't a lot of, like, slides. There wasn't any. They had, like, a little kids play place.
Well, I'd say it was kind of family oriented in a
Four-
way.
4 hot tubs on the deck.
Wow, yeah.
A big,
Yep.
humongous pool right in the smack dab in the
Yep.
middle. They would actually have the water from Bermuda pumped into the pool so that you could experience the water
And that was
without
interesting.
any
Yeah.
any way of being hurt by jellyfish or any kind of fish, because they had a
Yeah.
lot of aquatic that could be very dangerous. In fact, sadly my cousin ended up experiencing
Well, actually, it
Yeah,
wasn't a
that-
jellyfish.
oh, was it?
It was
I
a
thought it
coral. It was a coral that
Oh.
acts like a jellyfish.
Oh yeah,
sting.
she got scraped on it.
She got
I
scraped
think.
on it, and
Yeah.
it stung her like a jellyfish. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, it's
It
like,
is strange.
That was.
oh.
I mean, as awful as that was, it was kind of interesting.
Bermuda was beautiful
yeah,
though.
pink
houses
sand and
were-
the pink sand. When they say it's pink, it's pink.
The houses were
Wow.
pale colors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pastels.
Pastel.
Pinks, blues,
It was
yellows.
like
Yeah,
it was like
yeah.
Easter Island without the heads, you
Yeah.
know. It was just
Yeah,
beautiful colors.
And they would
It was.
crochet like these. I don't know if it was a crochet or knit. I'm not sure, but they would put these like socks around the trees, the stump of the tree,
Yeah.
Now I
and
remember.
they would crochet and put like so it would be colorful. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah, they
um,
would.
very vibrant. We really enjoyed like the
The
history
culture
of
was
it.
great. Yeah.
That's where we went. There were 2 islands to really pick from.
St.
It was
George.
St. George and
and-
what was the other one?
I'm trying to
St.
think.
George, and then I think Uncle Donald went
We
to
didn't
the
go
other
to the
one.
other one, so
Mm.
maybe that's why we don't
Yeah.
really remember it so well.
I don't. Isn't that terrible? Like right now, I'm drawing a blank.
Yeah,
I am too.
I don't know which one.
There's
it
2
was.
islands you can
Was
go
it
to.
D? It was D something.
Well, look it up.
It wasn't Dalton. No,
No.
No.
no, that's
No, but
pottery or
Well,
something.
yeah, you can look
Bone
it up.
china.
You'll see the islands right next to each other. But
Yeah.
It was quite an experience.
but yeah, being on the boat was interesting. They had like you didn't have paper products really. You had
Well, you had toilet paper.
well, yes, but you had toilet
Obviously.
paper and you had tissues, and that was it. You didn't have
the napkins.
napkins
were
were
Yeah.
cloth, so they were washed all the time. The reason for this is because of the weight of waste, you know, trash, whatever. You know, they're thinking about the guests throwing away their own paper products, and
That's true.
so it was kind of interesting that we found out that's why they did it. And you know, just the aspect of being on the water all that time, it was just an interesting way of living for 8 days. You
It
know,
was incredible to see the water change
yeah.
before your eyes.
It
It was
would
like
go-
murky brown in Boston.
In Boston.
And it
yeah.
went more green.
And then
it went,
bluey,
and
kind
then
of-
really deep blue
and
that
then,
you could see through. I mean,
and
it's-
then-
wow.
and then it wasn't deep blue. It was like an aquamarine, and you could see the
The
bottom of
bottom.
the ocean.
Yeah.
And I was
remember
like,
that.
wow. I mean, it was just
Yeah.
incredible. It was really beautiful.
Then we docked, and when we docked that day, the Royal Caribbean was behind us, and they were a few
I
hours.
think it was the
behind-
Anthem. Was the name
yeah,
of the ship.
and they came behind us. Well, we went out the next day, and we were talking to some people off the Caribbean because you're docked in the same area.
Yeah,
so
you
yeah,
are
you'd meet
usually.
up.
It's like the spot.
So we were chatting with them, and they're like, "Yeah, we were on the Royal Caribbean, and we got caught up in a storm." And they were
I
saying,
think it was the
how-
anthem, honey.
It was the Anthem. But
Yeah.
it was part of Royal Caribbean.
Is
I believe.
it?
I think it's one of their
Oh, that's the
ships.
name of the ship.
That's the name of like the
Right.
Yeah, it was the-
Norwegian Dawn was
Sorry.
the name of ours.
I
yeah.
stand
Yeah.
corrected.
The Dawn.
The Dawn.
Yeah,
But
the
yes,
Dawn.
the Dawn. It's like
Days on the Dawn.
It was like-
Days on the Dawn.
it was either like a soap opera or like a vampire
Oh,
soap
it is
opera.
interesting on those ships.
Oh yeah, yeah,
It
yeah.
certainly is.
No, but anyway, so we met someone just to
Nobody knew where
On
everyone
the-
was. By
yeah,
the way.
right.
We made
No.
sure of that.
Yeah.
But you know, on the Royal Caribbean, they came off and they're like, "Boy, we just went through a storm, and it was so bad that they had
Yeah.
locked them up in their, or told them basically, you're
You can't
you're,
leave
in
your
your
room.
you're in your
cabin.
quarters."
And they would
That's
bring
it.
them food and stuff.
They would bring them out to get food, and then they'd have to go
Oh, that's
back
right,
to
yeah.
their quarters to sit down and eat it. So it was. They said it was just shaking everything. Like the waves were just so bad.
Ugh.
We had just missed the storm.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were lucky.
So we were really
very
blessed
lucky.
when we went out because that would have been pretty darn scary.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
I'm sure it would.
You know,
and
but-
the first time on a cruise, you know, you don't want that happening.
Oh,
No.
gosh, no. Uncle
No.
Donald would have been fine. Uncle D.
Yeah, he
would've-
probably would have been fine.
You know.
he was he was in the Navy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he was used to
He's
it.
awesome.
Oh, we did karaoke. We went to the karaoke, and that was fun.
Yeah,
they
we
had it
did.
every night. They had a game every night.
Wasn't there
Our
like
favorite was dancing with
it was
the stars on the dawn or something. And
yeah,
They
I forgot
had-
exactly what
they had some
called.
funny people, and they would pick members from the audience. You know,
randomly.
people in the audience.
Yeah.
And they would dance with some of the dancers in the shows.
Yeah.
And,
it was
um,
just to come out and loosen up a
or
bit for
the-
the dancers,
yeah.
especially.
And the
Some of the crew as well.
yeah, some
were
of the
involved.
crew would
like
do
the
it,
what do
yeah.
they call them?
the announcers. Like, were they the announcers? Because they did have a set of.
They were like the
announcers.
MCs.
The
you know,
judges?
Of the event. That's right. The MCs though were kind of judging.
Yeah, the judges.
If you can
right?
call
no,
it that.
some of the MCs were in it. Like,
Yeah, that's true.
and these people were funny and fun and very talented, and I mean, they were just a riot. You know,
Yeah,
it was so funny.
Phenomenal. It was such an awesome cruise. I mean,
It really
It
was.
was.
It was fun.
it was such a blessing to be on it, and I'm forever appreciative of it.
Yeah.
What an experience! I mean, you can't get that.
And
you
that's
know.
just the surface.
Just go. Like, if you guys get a shot at it or a
Yeah,
chance,
go.
just go.
Do it.
I
It was
mean,
awesome.
do it.
It, you know, big bro steel, I guess is the term, but it's
Yeah.
worth going. It's such a blessing, and you know, I'm definitely gonna go on another cruise sometime. Yeah,
Someday.
I loved it too much not
Yeah.
to.
All right. Well, that was our cruise story. Let us know if you've ever been on a cruise.
Thanks
and-
for cruising with us.
Yeah, thanks for cruising with us today.
Wow, a cruise.
We really
Ooh,
appreciate
getting
it.
Fancy. Yeah.
Let us know what your fun vacation experience was like.
Yeah.
Whether it was a cruise or
Maybe you
just
rode
a
a
trip.
ferry.
yeah, maybe you just rode a ferry
That's
and you
awesome.
liked it. Or it doesn't have to be a boat. It could be on land.
It
It
doesn't
could be
have to be
dry
a
land.
boat.
could be on a donkey, right?
Yeah, it could be-
Donkey.
Over the Grand Canyon.
It could be on a bus.
Could be anywhere. So anyway, thank you for liking and subscribing, and you know, please share this video if you like it, and thanks for joining us. There's a link in the description below to our Facebook page where I will be posting pictures from our trip, so if you want to see those. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you next time.
Bye.